Welcome to part 1 of a new series where I'll be building huge castles to try and fill my fantasy map, creating lore to go with it. And this week we've got the Red Lion Castle and a short story that uses more of what some critics have described as terrible AI voicing. So first I'm going to use 3 32 by 32 plates and 2 48 by 48s. Next I'm using the much hated burp rock piece to build the outline for the whole model. And then before I go too high with the rocks I must quickly build the dungeon. On the second day I built the landscape within the rocks and began to build the gatehouse. I was keen to try out this technique I've seen in other builds where they sink bricks into the wall to create a more weathered look. And it was at this point on the third day that I fell deep into the powerful Lego zone where I remained until the fourth day of building when I had completed it. And while we're paused, let me talk a little bit about the future plans for this channel. I'll create a website making these fantasy maps interactive so you can click on each part you want to explore and it'll have builds and stories to go with it. Hopefully other builders and better story writers will want to contribute and we can all make a nice community together. Apparently websites cost money, so make sure you subscribe so we can make this dream come true. But now let's get back to the final build. First off, let's have a look at the courtyard. Got 3 very similar buildings here, so it was important for me to make sure they had different roofs. And now we're going to move up the rocky path towards the gatehouse. And then here's a little stall with a lady selling fruit. Around the back of the houses and to the side of the castle we've got this little sheep farm. And then here's a quick look at the courtyard inside the castle. And now spinning around to the back of the castle where we can see the interior, we're going to start on the top floor with this war room. And I liked adding all the different shields up onto the wall there as well. And next, going down a floor, we've got a throne room and also a small staircase down to the dungeon. And then moving down one last time to the dungeon as well. And now we'll just have a full view of the entire build. Now we'll hear a quick tale from the bard about the Red Lion Kingdom. Our story begins with a young lad named
Athelfred, you need to come home right now.
Shut up, Mom, I just want to fish.
So he stomped up to the rocks by the castle.
Athelfred, don't you run away from me when I'm talking to you.
She'll never find me around here.
Then he climbed round the village to the rocks behind the farm.
Athelfred.
Higga, frigga
Finally, he
fishing,
decided he was going to lie to the king and get his mum arrested.
Your Grace, it's my mom. She stole some bread.
We shall seize her at once.
Nice.
Let me go.
I can finally get back to my fishing.
The wave took Athelfred and he was never seen again. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. This is going to take ages to take apart, so it'll be a smaller video again next week before I build the next massive castle.